Manchester United will take on Nottingham Forest at the City Ground this Saturday in the Premier League, of course. So if they win this game, they are going to second place, and there's a big chance they will stay in second place beyond this week because the teams ahead of Man United are playing against teams around the position of Man United. Let's say, for instance, Liverpool take on Aston Villa, Man City take on Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace are still behind. So if we have to focus on ourselves to win this game against Nottingham Forest, we are definitely going to sit 3 points behind Arsenal, who of course are expected to beat Burnley at Turf Moor that same day on Saturday. So let's look at how the Red Devils can line up against Nottingham Forest, who will be with a new coach, St. Dyche, who replaced Ange Postecoglou, who was sacked a couple of days ago. So one thing about St. Dyche's philosophy is that he plays with two center forwards. So he relies mostly on crosses because of the height of his center forwards. So let's look at how we can set our back line and close those gaps the same way we did against Brighton last weekend. We have to close the gaps at fullbacks to limit the time or the chances of receiving crosses from Nottingham Forest. You have to understand that the Red Devils have lost their last 3 games against Nottingham Forest. So this game is personal. We have to make a statement. We have to go to there and take all maximum points. And this time it will be the first. It will be the first time since 2 years that we've gone there without Andre Onana, who gifted them most of the goals they scored against Man United. So let's look at how the team will line up this weekend. So in goal line, I'm going to go with Sané Lamens, who has been very, very solid since making his debut against Sunderland. At centre backs, I'm going to go with Lenny Yoro. So let me use 6 to represent Lenny Yoro, Martin Delete, and Luke Shaw. And also record that Harry Maguire missed the game against Brighton because of the injury against Liverpool. So he's back in action, but I don't expect him to make the starting lineup. But if he makes the starting lineup, I will understand because Nottingham Forest, they rely on crosses, so we need height and dominance at area duels during area duels. So Harry Maguire, if he starts, it's a bonus. If he does not start, it's also a good thing for Man United. And in the midfield, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes. I've already explained why Bruno Fernandes starts in this midfield. He gives us that extra danger outside the penalty box. And alongside him will be Casemiro. Then at the fullbacks, Amadialo to take the jersey number 2. And let me give 11 to Patrick Doku. So we have our midfield and defense set. So we go for the midfield now and the striking role. So of course, Bratis Cunha takes the jersey number 10. Brian Obumo takes Mason Mount's jersey number 7. And of course, we are going to have Benjamin